Warning, this content is not for kids. If you're a kid, f off. Cheers, lad. Welcome back to the channel, boys and girls. One of our regular spots, but we're not camping here. We're only here because we've got a table and a chair. Cheers, by the way. And we're just dumping our gear here. Let me just sit on this table because that has got charcoal burns. Yeah. See what I mean? Today we're going to do a couple more hand signals, field signals if you will, the ones that I forgot to do last time, and we're going to do a bit on observation. And before we do the observation, we need to dig an observation point. But we'll do the hand signals first. Let me just clean my hands. The first hand signal we're going to use today is recce, reconnaissance. Check that area out. Like a monocle or a telescope. Recce that area over there. The second hand signal we're going to use is ambush. Ambush those baddies. And the third hand signal we're going to use is snap ambush. Trying to keep quiet. Snap ambush. With the right hand. Snap ambush. Like John Cena. Right, mate, well, we'll show what a snap ambush looks like. Holy French fries, boys and girls. I nearly walked into this spider web. Look at this. I thought it was about to jump on me. Yeah, you just saw me shit myself. Legitimately poop my pants there for a second. We've got civvies right behind us. Right over there, look. Notice how he's... Oh shit, I never even noticed them two. Notice how he's not licking himself ferociously like he did in the last episode. I'll explain why he's not doing that. I'll explain that shortly. I'm just making it look like I'm casually walking up the road. Right, they're gone. Right, snap ambush. Heading along this path because we've already recce'd it and we've deemed it safe to travel. And then all of a sudden, we spot the enemy. For this time, we're going to use them as the enemy. And then, oh, I need to switch my phone on silent, you hat. That'll give my position away. We want to walk along the path that we're going on, and then we're going to dogleg. Well, they call it herringbone now. We're going to dogleg back. We're walking along here. The snap ambush signal has been given. Tsk, Alan! Alan! Snap, wrong hand. Snap ambush. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump in to the tree cover. And double back on ourselves. This is another part of escape and evasion, the doubling back on yourself. Right. Now, you would want to be in a lot more protection than this, but we're using this tree for an example. So the enemy's coming up, they're following us, right? Oh, remember that log from previous videos? Get in here. We've set up camp And now we'll have our weapons drawn. Dude, Jude, don't. You're a bright white dot, you'll give our position away. Anyway, now the enemy's coming down there. And we can ambush them. Da 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 da! Da 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 da! Because we brought Gatling guns. We brought Gatling guns, Alan. And usually you wouldn't be doing this in broad daylight anyway, because you would just give the position away of your whole squad. So you'd be more clever about it. Anyway, that's snap ambush. Double back on yourself, take cover, and then attack. That took a good 15 minutes to film because the amount of people that kept going past. Shall we go and dig an OP, Alan? Want to go and dig an observation point? Observation post, come on, let's go. And this spot right here, I'm loving this for an OP, but as you can tell by that shadow of the trees and the sun there, I might give my position away digging here, because I'll have a silhouette and a shadow, and then my movement will be seen by everybody walking past. It might be obvious. Let me just pause this for a second. Pause. Yeah, I'm not going to start digging just yet. I've just got the latest episode from Outsider Tank, so I'm going to watch this. While we're watching that, let's get the digging tool ready.
Just gonna say, guys, that's from Timo. That's from Timo.
Look at this, boys and girls. A 20-minute video was all it took. And now we're in the shade. We're definitely using this. That's the footpath. Just behind that tree there, that was the tree that we dog-legged on and sat in. Before we go any further, we have new badges made. How brilliant is that? And they're better quality than the last badges. So any of you that have got a last badge, remember they used to ping off. Like if you wore them on your straps of your Bergen and then threw your Bergen strap over your shoulder, the badges would just ping off. Marek Larwood's the only one that still has one of the older badges on his Bergen, which means he doesn't use that Bergen very often. But I got these from a company called Mr. T's Shirts. What a brilliant name. The only reason I clicked on that was because of the name. Outstanding quality, and they have that kind of, would you call it? Connection, stoppage, I don't know what that bit's called. Anyway, we've got new badges. I'm going to leave a link in the description for the place we got them. It's an eBay seller, and if you do go there to get your own custom badges and t-shirts and stuff, it'll be Gemma that you talk to. So tell Gemma I said hello. In fact, Gemma might actually be watching this because I did a shameless plug. Right, straight ahead, white t-shirt. We could spot you, you haven't spotted us. It's going to be an easy dig because all this is sand, but I'm keeping all that moss covered clumps because they're going to come in handy later on for camouflaging the shelter. I'm going to keep an eye on that line, and then later on when I did a bit of this, I'm going to show you how to observe the whole area. look what I've done. This is what happens when you buy cheap versions of something else. I broke my bloody digging tool, so I can't use it with the handle for digging. I can't even step on it for digging. I have to use the main bit, whatever that's called. This bit is for cutting through roots, and it's working as well as it should do. Sorry, I've got a spider trying to climb up my nose, probably because I just kicked his house in. But yeah, I broke my digging tool. No way, Alan, look what I just found. Tennis ball. Alan, you fucking love tennis balls. Get that. I've just dug my shell scrape. No finished yet. Still got a wee bit of digging down there, but I need to remove this root because it's in the way. What do you do if you find a trumpet tree in your garden? You root it out. There we go. It's very comfortable here. Get that, mate. That's yours. Good lad. Right, I'm just going to continue digging a little bit further here to make that section deeper. Let's get rid of all these straggly bits. Sorry, Mr. Tree. Right, I want that bit flat though, because I'm going to cook on there later. Oh, perfect. Right guys, you can't write this shit. I've got neighbours now. The spot that I usually camp in down there, a couple of people have just turned up. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? I've got neighbours, so it's stealthy. they just come walking right up to us. Well, here we go. Let's share this spot. It's no mines. It's no mines. I don't own it. See the two that's about to walk away? Couple of fucking legends, man. Couple of legends. So I'm going to keep talking as much as I can because I don't want a copyright claim for the music that's being played right now. I'm building a roof so I could throw the basha over the roof. This is going to be my OP point, so I could observation so I could observe everything from that spot. Sleep in that spot with Alan. My cooking arrangement in there. Oh, Alan's going to be chasing their dog because their dog's in season, and Alan's already got 8 kids. He's got 2 litters, 8 kids. He's got more kids than I do, the wee shit, man. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be staying here for the night, boys and girls. I'm going to do what I promised you I was going to do. I'm going to film the content from this spot, do my thing, but I think I might be moving on because gotta leave these guys they're fucking sniffing gas. They're sniffing, well, the female sniffing gas. Now when they first come up, she had a tin of gas up her sleeve. Remember, people used to do that back in the 80s, sniff lighter gas, lighter fluid. Well, that's what she's doing. And when I noticed she was doing it, she was like, oh yeah, my mum just died, so this is why I'm doing it. I'm pretty sure she's been doing it longer than her mum died. But the 2 guys, shit guys, I'm sorry, I can't remember your name. I can't remember your names. But they just says to them, oh, because my boyfriend jumped off the bridge. So there's 2 different excuses for why she's sniffing gas right now. Yeah, I don't fancy staying here, and because of those fucking junkie bastards. Let's see that. I was sawing the bits. I was sawing the bits off of there, so I wasn't poking my eyes out, and I was trying to keep an eye on them at the same time, and I just sawed right through the tip of my thumb. Look, I broke the nail. Sawed right through my nail. Anyway, that was a hot moment. So what I think is going to happen now is we're going to do the content and then move on. Just fucking move on. Anyway. It fucking is what it is, man. It is what it is. I don't own this forest, so I can't officially move people on, even though I bullshitted those guys. Here, I'm a ranger here. You have a fucking fire. I'm moving you on, and fucking indefinitely. So they promised not to have any fires. The couple with the cutest dogs ever. I'm sorry, I forgot your names. I forgot your names. I'm shit at remembering names anyway. Right, here's my corner post. I'm going to have my basha there so I could, like, going that way, so I could look out. Yeah, like there's a raised bit there, and there's the raised bit for my head sleeping. Shut up, Frankie. I'm just trying to speak as much as I can so I don't get a copyright claim for the music in the background. So yeah, stay tuned. Incidentally, the only reason that couple come up was because they saw those two guys being full of it, sniffing gas along the path and walking through there. So they're like, let's just go and follow them and see exactly what they're getting up to. That's a couple of good guys, you know. There's good humans on this planet. There's good humans, and you know I hate humans. We're the worst animals on this planet. But there is some good guys out there. Is all good, guys? Good stuff, good stuff. Ah, his belly's probably full because I've been feeding him the whole time. Their dog there, I can't remember the name of their dog, but their dog's nice and healthy. Alan's like, it's a female dog, so you're getting your butt sniffed and the other bit sniffed. Oh, there we go. Look, they're faster than a flushing toilet. Guys, why is it that a junkie's dog is the most behaved? You ever notice that a junkie can walk through a street with their dog off a lead and that dog will just stay on their heel the whole time? Why is that? Why are junkies' dogs the most behaved dogs on the planet? Because I imagine junkies are passed out most of the time. I need to stop saying junkie. Oh, they are on the junk. Well, no, one of them, the female. The guy had a snotty nose and I had to tell him, here dude, you've got shit dripping from your nose. And he wiped it and he seems to be cool now. I'm proper judging people right now. Right guys, my leg drop bag. This has my shelter in it, and my head torch, and that side pouch there's got my batteries and stuff. What you saying, kid? What you saying? Hey, you nice healthy dog. You nice healthy dog. Alan's got a new pal, so he has. Let's just go to this tree that we used dog leg back on earlier. There's our OP point. And then clearly it would be more contained in, guys, I'm rushing it. I'm rushing it. So that OP point over there, if you can see it, would be observing this whole area. But let me just show you what I've done so far. Now I know it's going to be saggy in bits and stuff. Guys, I'm rushing it. I'm rushing it just to get out of here. So we'd be sleeping right here, and there's enough space there for 2 men, 3 if you will, and that's the area that we're going to be observing, or was going to be observing. We're going to be observing. It's the Queen's English. Oh no, it's the King's English now. That would be lowered a little bit. That's only raised that high right now so we can get in and out. Let me lie down. Oh man. There's plenty headspace, plenty headspace. I've got that stick in the middle to prop it up. That would be taken down as well, so everything was flat. And as I was saying earlier with the moss, I was collecting all the dry moss. That would be used to cover up those gaps there. So there was no gaps at all. Don't lick that, that's a bee. That's a bee. Yeah, that's a bee. So the only opening would be this opening here, and then the observation opening. It's nearly 2000 hours, and I can't believe I'm about to pack up. We've got 1 hour of daylight, so I'm going to pack up as quick as I possibly can. I'm so glad I brought a tent as well. This was for content, and I was going to sleep in here for content. You know the script. So I'm going to pack up this as quickly as I possibly can, and then we're going to move on. I don't even know if I want to move on to the beach, into the open, or move to a more familiar space. I just want away from the copyright claims of the music and the neighbours that have invited themselves into, like, why would you just set up camp right next to someone who's already claimed the area? You can't make this shit up, man. I swear to God, if I had to write this in a script, you wouldn't believe it. You just wouldn't believe it. This is the first time, long time subscribers or long time viewers, because not all of you are actually subscribed, but you still watch, but long time viewers will know that I've never been moved on once. Never been moved on once, and this is the first time I'm taking it upon myself to be moved on. God damn it. Guys, if you're still watching at this point, then that's only because that's only because you want to see what happens with these guys next. Fucking gas sniffers, man. Gas sniffers. I've never seen that shit since the 80s. Since the fucking 80s. God damn it. Right, so we're going to have to improvise with the next observation. Right, we're not going to be in a perfect spot for observation. And oh man, what do I do? Where do I move to? Well, I suppose you'll find out soon enough. I'm going to take all this down. I'm going to have my beer and take all this down. Sick. Can you believe that? I was actually doing an observation point to keep an eye on people, and a couple of fucking junkies managed to sneak up on me. Man, you can't write that shit. I did the whole thing there. I promise you I'll come back, I'll speak to you again. I'm just going to wait to set up camp up there. And I'll come back. She spotted the ukulele. I'm like, yeah, I'll come back and sing songs for you, man. It's all good, it's all good. And I genuinely, like, one of my excuses was truthful, because I said that I don't want to be camping next to you and have you guys play your music in the background and then me have to tell you to stop your music so I don't get a copyright claim. That was the truth. That was the truth. But the first truth was, fuck you guys. I want nothing to do with whatever's going on. There's the tent there. At the edge of this path. There was a kid on a bicycle. And he stopped there while I was just hanging around there. But he double backed. Guys, I apologise. It looks like I might not be showing you observation or teaching you observation and how to observe a whole area. But we'll keep that for the next video. There we go. Got a wee bell ringing. Hiya. Said hiya. Yeah, well fuck you then. I had a mental dream last night where King Charles was in an old country house and there was like 3 local kids and they're like, King Charles is in this house. So I went across to have a look and Charles was like, help man, help, get me out of here. I'm not shitting you, man. This Roman centurion wearing the full body plates, a lot, man, the helmet with the big thing on it, riding a horse. That was the local policeman, and he come up to see what was going on. So I bullshit. I was like, oh, Charlie's no well, man. You want to go and keep an eye on him. And while he did that, I stole his horse and rode miles and miles and miles up this very steep hill, hid his horse behind another cottage, and then I put on my green kit. Fuck knows where my green kit come from, but I put it on then, and then I walked down the road again and I met the teenage guys in a car. One of them was driving the car. And they're like, jump in, that Roman's pissed off that you stole his horse. So I jumped in the passenger seat. I'm like, we're not going to go back and get Charlie. And one of the teenagers pulled his hood down and it was Charlie. He's like, it's cool, man. The lads got me.
That was the end of the dream. We just drove off. No idea what that meant. But yeah, maybe King Charles is trying to reach out to me in my dreams. He's like, please help, please help. Oh man, brilliant dream. Right, I'm going to get back to this movie. I'm watching The Quatermass Experiment. I've not seen this one before, actually. That's why I've got it on my downloads. It's on YouTube for free. Get it watched.
I wonder how dogs know stuff. Like, he knows to eat grass will make whatever's stuck in his stomach, make him sick to get whatever's stuck in there out. Hiya. Alright, Mr. Crow, Mrs. Crow. Hey. What a night, man, what a night. Right, I'm going to wait to pack my tent up. Leave no trace. We'll leave only footprints. Take nothing but junkies. I've lost my glasses that I need to see the screen on the night vision goggles. I didn't have them last night when I was using them. I had to hold the goggles further away. I think I might have left them back where our new friends are. I might swing by there just to check, or I might just leave those glasses to the glasses gods. Couldn't see my glasses, but it does look like they've tidied up. Maybe they've moved them. Well, enjoy your free pair of glasses. Right, boys and girls, I'm going to sign out now. Man, I'm so looking forward to editing this. Well, as always, thanks for tuning in, thanks for hitting the like button, and super big fat thanks to all you subscribers. I'll see you in the comments, you beautiful humans. Ta-ta!